Oi gente, tudo bem? Hey people, what's up? I have a question for you. Do you know what is this that I'm holding? This is called chimarrão, and it's really typical drink from the south of Brazil and the symbol of the state of Rio Grande do Sul. Yes, this is called cuia and the drink is called chimarrão. The video today is about this drink called chimarrão. It's not an alcoholic drink. It's made with erva mate and drink it with hot water. I'm here at my mother's home in the south of Brazil in a really small city called Frederico Westphalen in the north of the state of Rio Grande do Sul. And today I'm going to show you how to prepare this drink, how this drink is drinked, and also how to behave when people are drinking chimarrão. Yes, it has like a proper way to behave and things that you should avoid doing. You can't do it when you are among friends because it can offend people that made the chimarrão. And besides this, I will tell you the benefits of erva mate and some curiosities about the chimarrão. So let's start now. Welcome to Online Brazil channel. My name is Marcelo and here we are in the south of Brazil, and I will tell you and explain a little bit about the drink called chimarrão. That is what I'm holding here. The idea of this channel is to show you what we Brazilians do in our daily life and explain the things about Brazil and that you have to do and to have a better experience during your trip to my country. No, you don't have to search anymore in hundreds of blogs and channels and websites. You just have to watch our videos here in Online Brazil channel and also ask in the comments if you have any questions. If you are liking this video, just like the video, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. And also share this video with the people who are planning a trip to Brazil. If you know someone, share this video because this is really important and it helps the channel to grow, and also we can help more people. And now that you are already subscribed to the channel, let's talk about chimarrão. If you come to Brazil, you will find a lot of people drinking chimarrão between friends in the south of Brazil, principally in the state of Rio Grande do Sul. This is a really Brazilian experience and you should try it. If you find people drinking on the street, between them, you can ask to try it. This is not sell on the street, so you can't buy it. Normally, we used to have on our home this and prepare to ourselves, so you can't buy it. And let me know in the comments if you have ever come to Brazil, if you ever tried chimarrão and how was your experience. Let me know in the comments because it's a little bitter, so not anybody will like it, but it's an experience that you should try. So chimarrão is a legacy of the Guarani Indians and a symbol of Rio Grande do Sul state. Always present in everyday life, it is one of the most representative traditions of this people. It is also known as bitter mate, but it has nothing bitter in its meaning. It's a synonym of the hospitality and friendship of the gaúcho. Just to let you know, gaúcho is the people who was born in the state of Rio Grande do Sul. So everybody who was born here in the state of Rio Grande do Sul is called gaúcho. Tá? Traditionally, chimarrão is barley without sugar. In the past, the sweet chimarrão was essentially like a female thing. Yes, really machist, I know, but not my thing. And it's prepared on the gourd, obtained the porongo or the gourd tree, and the sip through into a pump made of metal to drink an infusion made with erva mate, that is this green here, that grows in the South America forest and including the Rio Grande do Sul. Just as it is common to eat like a acarajé when you are visiting Salvador or pão de queijo when you visit in Minas Gerais, it's impossible to visit Rio Grande do Sul without trying chimarrão and the famous churrasco or Brazilian barbecue. Historians say that its discovery is linked to the Guarani of the lands of the Paraná municipality of Guaíra, about 3,000 indigenous people famous for its vitality, strength, joy, and hospitality, thanks to the consumption of the infusion of this kind of tea with fragmented leaves of yerba mate. It is what we now call chimarrão, a drink that has spread not only to the southern part of Brazil, but also to other states and neighborhood countries like Uruguay, Paraguay, and even Argentina. The constitution of chimarrão is easy. It consists of a bowl called cuia, a pump, yerba mate, and hot water, followed by some rules that I will tell you later. To start the traditional mate, the gourd must be necessarily the porongo. It's called cuia in Portuguese. The pump, in turn, in the beginning was made of bamboo, but nowadays they're made of other materials, and such as metal is the preferred material. Yerba mate is the secret of the mate, of the chimarrão. It defines the taste of the drink, which in general has a typical bitterness and can also be smoked or even have a mixture of teas. This mixture is known as mate rurrado. This herb originates from the leaves of the thin stems of the Ilex paraguayensis tree, and to be ready to use, it goes through several stages of drying, roasting, and grinding. So you can't just take the yerba mate. It has a process to make this one that we are drinking, without forgetting that the water, although hot, cannot be boiling, so that with its excessive heat it does not burn the herb or the mouth and remove the medicinal properties of the drink. People say that for the water to be the right temperature, you must turn off the heat when it sizzles on the kettle. So let's talk about the chimarrão properties. Chimarrão is rich in vitamins B1, B2, and C, as well as calcium, iron, sodium, magnesium salts. It is considered by scholars as a general stimulant, both motor and vegetative, in addition to reducing hunger, aiding digestion, fighting weakness, and even cure hangover. So in the morning, after a party, maybe this one is good. The gastronomic importance of this drink is of great notoriety, and its main characteristics is that it is a drink enjoyed collectively, a habit derived from the Guarani tradition of sharing the barley herb in community rituals, and as a symbol of hospitality. Usually the chimarrão gourd or cuia is accompanied by good conversation and some typical delights like bolinho de chuva or rain cake, the translation, popcorn, cueca virada or inverted underwear because it looks like inverted underwear, cuca, among other delicious things. In addition to being the raw material for mate in a very unusual way, yerba mate has been used as an ingredient in several recipes like ice cream, mousses, cakes, farofas, rapaduras, truffle, pastéis, breads, panetones, alfajores, risoles, and even pizzas and beers. Its flavor is really typical in all these recipes in the south. Offering chimarrão is considered a friendly act and is part of the Gaúcho culture, when the custom has been preserved and passed for many generations for a long time. Drinking chimarrão is delicious. However, some care needs to be taken preserving the tradition and avoiding that you commit some gaffes are committed by you. Except for the temperature of the mate, which can burn your mouth if not served with proper care. Mate has no contraindications, despite the myths of untruths that are attributed to it. However, there are some cultural practices that should not be carried out when having a good round of mate with friends, and that sometimes happen due to the person's lack of attention or inexperience. So let's meet them. First thing, leave the chimarrão half done. No, you can't leave the chimarrão half done. Good manners require that when you are served with chimarrão, all the liquid must be drunk. So forget about taking just a sip and then passing it on the person next to you. If you are drinking, you start it, you have to finish, you have to end it, your chimarrão at least once. There is even no problem in stirring the liquid to the point of hearing the snoring, demonstrated that the cuia has been emptied. So this is a good thing. That's pretty cool. Che is an expression used here in the south. Other thing you can do is moving the pump. Sometimes the pump clogs, preventing the passage of the mate. In this case, the good practice is to ask you to discuss the situation with the person responsible for preparing the mate and let this person just fix it, the mate, the chimarrão. Return the guide to the person in charge to wait the problem be corrected. Never touch the pump or even remove it, or just let the person who made it to fix it. It's important for you to know, do not cross the wheel when drinking chimarrão. So the chimarrão circle must be respected, and the order in serving and square is sacred. So never anticipate asking to be served before your turn come, or skip someone's turn passing the cuia. The situation is seen as unfriendly and breaks the cycle of the climate of good conversation and the opportunity to that each one to taste the delicious chimarrão. Being part of a circle of friends, even more if you have a good climate, it's always very pleasant, but it takes those little care that involves details that may seem insignificant to you but are essential for those who like to drink chimarrão. Now that you are prepared to drink and know everything, I will explain a little bit and show you how the chimarrão is prepared. But if you are liking this video, just like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also ring the bell. So, how to make a chimarrão step by step. So, to learn how to make a chimarrão correctly, you need to know some tips to enjoy the drink in the best way. Yerba mate, is a little more bitter than common teas, but the way to make mate is who will tell you if your mate has not really become bitter due to the temperature to the water, which cannot be boiling, like I said, just sizzling. So that is when your kettle sizzle at 80 degrees Celsius, turn off the water and serve the gourd. Follow how to prepare chimarrão correctly. So guys, this is where we drink the chimarrão. This is a cuia, and we drink with this one. It's the bomb, so you need the cuia, the bomb, and also some thermic bottle to put the hot water, okay? So you need to boil, you need to warm the water, but you can't boil, and then put in the bottle, and then in the cuia with erva mate. I'll show you later. Hi guys, this is the erva mate. There's a lot of brands, but it is without sugar, okay? And this is one is from Seberi. There is a city near here. And let's take a look inside. It's green, as you can see, and you see in the chimarrão. Alright. So the first thing, you have to put 2/3 of green erva mate in your wooden bowl, or called cuia. The second thing, cover the mouth of the gourd with your hand or tilt it. The grass should be all on one side. The third thing is to raise the gourd a little but not completely. Add some boiling water to the herb powder to settle and wait the water to be absorbed by the herb. And the fourth thing is to cover the mouth of the pump with your finger and place it in the bottom of the cuia, buried in the erva mate. The fifth thing is just serve. When the infusion is over, add more water, and it's already. Now you already know how to make a chimarrão. So, are you ready? Before passing the mate on the wheel, whoever prepared to drink should drink the infusion until the gourd, the cuia snores. The first sips are always the bitterest to serve, and the temperature of the water is also important. So, as usually, every gaúcho is born knowing how to make a mate. After all, it is something traditional in the culture of the gaúchos and the state of Rio Grande do Sul. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, the channel. This is one more tea that you can have here. It's a really typical drink. If you like this video, please like the video. If you come to Brazil and try it, let me know how was your experience with chimarrão. Let me know in the comments here, and if you have ever tried it, let me know also in the comments how was it. So guys, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. And also share this video with your friends that are planning a trip to Brazil, or with someone that you know that are planning a trip to Brazil. I wish you a safe trip to Brazil. Try chimarrão. Bye.